You're in a crowded room. 20 conversations blur into one long hiss of noise. You've stopped listening to any of it. Then, from across the room, someone says your name. Your head turns before you even decide to turn it. Your brain didn't hear the sentence. It didn't hear the sentence before it either. But it caught that one word instantly out of total noise. Why does your name cut through when nothing else does? In 1953, a scientist named Colin Cherry ran an experiment on this exact moment. He fed people 2 different conversations, one in each ear, and asked them to repeat back only one side. His subjects could tell you almost nothing about the ear they ignored. Not the topic, not the language, sometimes. Their brain had thrown that whole channel away. Except for one thing, if their own name appeared in the ignored conversation, most of them noticed it anyway. That gap is strange when you sit with it. Your attention is supposed to be a spotlight, narrow and exclusive. Somehow your name slips past the edge of that spotlight every time. A researcher named Neville Moray later repeated versions of this test and found the same pattern. Your brain isn't only running a spotlight, it's running a second system underneath, quietly scanning everything you're not paying attention to, waiting for a handful of signals important enough to break through. Your name is one of those signals because for most of human history, it meant something happening to you specifically. A name called out across a fire wasn't small talk. It meant danger or food or a decision that needed you present. Ignoring it could cost something real. So your ancestors who reacted fast to their own name, even mid-sleep, even mid-distraction, passed that reflex forward. The ones who didn't react as quickly simply left fewer descendants to inherit their calmer nervous system. This is why the reflex still fires the same way in a modern room full of strangers who mean you no harm. Your brain hasn't updated its threat list. It still treats your name as a flare going up. Have you ever felt your whole body tense from a name spoken 2 tables away before you even knew why? There's a mirror to this. It's why your name in a stranger's mouth can feel oddly intimate, even uncomfortable. A cashier reading it off your card. A cold email that opens with it. That word is wired to your survival circuitry, and something in you registers the use of it as a kind of claim, whether the person earned it or not. So the next time your head snaps toward a sound you weren't even listening for, know what's actually happening. That isn't a coincidence, and it isn't rudeness on your ear's part. It's 100,000 years of ancestors who couldn't afford to miss the one word that meant them. You're in a crowded room, and for one instant the noise finally makes sense.